Hello, everyone. My name is Sutton the Wolf. Um, I apologize that this is coming out late. Um, Things have been a little bit difficult at the moment. I haven't been able to put out a video since Thursday, I think it was. Yeah, I think Fruit of Grisaia episode 2 was the last one. Um, and I apologize for that. It's because, unfortunately, I had a death in my family. My grandfather, Jerome Fahsl, unfortunately passed away last week. Um, and the family, that is, was quite busy with um, visitation and funeral preparations. And so that obviously, took precedence. I wanted to get word to you guys when I first found out and when things started going down. But between preparations and supporting my father um, and the rest of my family, obviously, as well as my own studies that are daily and necessary. Um, it was difficult to say the least, and I didn't want to cause any additional complications or push any tensions that were forming by asking for time to record and use the space. So I decided to let it slide, and so I'm only being able to record this now. It is about 8:30 p.m. my time when I'm recording this, so this is probably going to come out maybe a half hour from now. So if you're watching this right when it comes out, I just recorded this. Because like I said, I could not only did I not have the time to record, it also felt like very bad taste. I wanted to, give the proper respect to my grandfather, who was a very wonderful man and a very good role model of what family should mean to a man. And I wanted to follow that. It would have gone against that to just kind of disregard him in his last moments. And so for that, I do apologize, but it was something that I felt was absolutely necessary. Um, that said, I got back today from the funeral. Everything went well. He had a military service as well as a religious one, and it went over very well. My family members said some very nice things, and we got to go to the cemetery, and he's in a better place, and he's with his wife now. Um, but so that said, we're moving forward. Don't worry, I'm fine. Got it all out. But yeah, we're moving forward now. And so that said, I haven't been able to record, as I said, and so it's gonna be. I need to get recording done for these episodes. And so tomorrow is meant to be a Sugati day. Unfortunately, as I said, it's 8:30 p.m. now, and so between recording Sugati, which takes a while, and then editing it and uploading it, which takes even longer, that would be incredibly difficult for me to do by tomorrow, and even harder to actually get it done on time. And so I'm not going to skip that episode because I already skipped the Friday episode and I felt bad about that, especially because you guys, that's kind of been my most popular series right now. I didn't want to take that away from you guys for 2 times in a row. So I will bring you guys that. I will record it and get it to you guys. However, it will be on Wednesday. What I am planning to do is I will try to record it tomorrow, and I will try to also record Memories Dogma tomorrow and have both of those episodes released on Wednesday. So I apologize, but just Sugati fans, if you could please just wait one more day. I sincerely apologize for that, but that's kind of what has to happen. In other news, I wanted to talk a little bit about the channel and my schedule a little bit. I realized that it's becoming difficult for me to keep up with Sunday videos. Sunday videos are meant to be the one-off days, kind of like a have a gander sort of thing. Um, and that's been hard to keep up with because not only do I have to find games to play, but I also have to get them to work with the recording properly, and I have to, purchase the games usually, because it's very hard to find free games that are like, worth recording. Um, and while I've had some good recommendations for games, sometimes things don't work properly with recordings. Sometimes games are expensive, which is unfortunate. And so it's becoming difficult to do those episodes, and so oftentimes I've ended up having to skip them. So I think what I'm going to do is I've also had the problem of my friends and I like to record things like 100% Orange Juice together. 100% Orange Juice, speed runners, little games like that. And I had originally been having those on Mondays. And that was, I've also got a lot of things going where I like to do little podcasty things like Hearts of Iron or Civilization or Would You Rather type things. And those are extremely easy videos to make, but they're also ones that I enjoy doing a lot. Whereas Sunday videos are very hard to pull off oftentimes. And so rather than trying to force those in situations where it's not very, very applicable and not very convenient for me, both monetarily wise and just in a matter of actually trying to take the time to find and test things. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust Sunday to where it is both one-offs and the multiplayer stuff that I want to do with my friends. That way, if I find a game that I really like and that works, or if you guys give me a recommendation that ends up working out, then I can do that on a Sunday. But if there's not anything, then I can play something with my friends, and that can work out, and we can just have like a more steady stream of content, because I don't like having to skip days. That really feels bad, especially when I, declared that I was going to have like a daily schedule going, and so I really want to try and make that a consistent thing, and we're still kind of going through the adjustment phase of, I just kind of put the schedule out, I'm trying it out, I'm still adjusting it, I'm still trying to make it work. And I feel like this is one of the best ways to move forward. But let me know what you guys think about that. Obviously, you guys have made quite a few recommendations to me, and I am very appreciative of that. There have been some that I've been able to follow through on and some that I haven't. But I do read and appreciate all of those that you do give me. It's nice to know that you guys, actually do give feedback when I ask for it. That's been something that I haven't had in the past when I first started this channel, and it's, recently in the past few months I've gotten some really solid, consistent viewers like you guys who, give me feedback when I ask for it, who give me advice, who, talk to me like a person, and I'm extremely, grateful for that, because I've been doing this for like a year and a half, and before I didn't have any real support for it. All of my friends were like, why are you doing this? You're putting out a video a day. That's pointless. You're not going to be seen by anybody. Like, it's boring, like, whatever. But I wanted to kind of reaffirm why I started this channel. As you guys have probably seen, and some of you have commented on, I travel a lot. Last fall, I was in Europe. I went to the United Kingdom, Ireland, and Italy. And this past spring, I just recently got back from, I was in Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, and Brazil for 3 months. And so, to say the least, I've been away. And so, that obviously means that I'm spending a considerable amount of time away from my family, my close friends, and everyone that I know back in the United States. And obviously that's difficult at times. I originally made this channel a year and a half ago, I believe in November of 2016, as sort of a preparation to try and give my friends and family something that they could, watch and see me in, just so they can kind of like see my face, hear my voice, and maybe interact in the comments, and I can interact with them back. It was just kind of an additional way of communicating with them, in addition to just like a daily call or something, small talk, and so it was kind of a way for them to try to think of me and remember me, and so whether or not that's worked, I have yet to say. But regardless, nowadays I've met people on this channel that that I didn't know before, and so I'm very grateful for that. I've got people that I want to make videos for. Like those of you who've been watching the Sugity series, for example. I've had a couple of solid, really nice people who have been watching every single one of those videos, who have been commenting on almost every single one of those videos, and that means a lot. It means a lot that you guys take my content into account and give me recommendations on how to make it better and make it less tedious for you guys. So I want you guys to know how unbelievably grateful I am to you for that. So, as I said, I want to move forward. Oh, that's right. I wanted to shout out the two people. The two people who have been really helping me out through Sugity. Curl Centru, you've been here for a while. You've been helping me out a lot. I really appreciate your comments all the time, and you're very open and real, and I appreciate that. And Covier, I believe it's Covier. I haven't shouted you out before, but I feel like you deserve it at this point. You've been helping me out through the Sugity series throughout the entire thing, and I really appreciate that. You went and beat the game by yourself. Yet you're still watching me struggle through it. So I do appreciate that. So thank you very much, you guys, for sticking with me on that, even through all these hard times that I've been having. But I'll get back into it, guys. As I said, to sum up, we're going to be having a day off tomorrow so I can record and kind of get back on track. And then I will plan to have Sugity and Memories Dogma Code 1 release on Wednesday. And then schedule should proceed as normal, with the exception of I am altering Sundays from now on to be both one-offs and multiplayer mayhem kind of things. I have yet to know what I'm going to call that. I've got some ideas brewing in my head, but that's not really that important. The point is, the videos are going to be changing a little bit on Sundays, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's just kind of the same content, but on just a different kind of timestamp. So that shouldn't be that big of a deal. But as always, let me know what you guys think of that down in the comments section. I think that's all I've got for this update here. I know this was a long one. I think we're going on like 15 minutes now. But thank you guys very much for all your support. I apologize once again that I haven't been around. As I said, we were dealing with a loss in the family, and that kind of took precedence for a while. But now that's kind of, we've paid our respects, and we're able to get back to our lives now, and I look forward to being able to do that. So thank you guys so very much for watching and for supporting me through all these months that I've been doing this, and I hope that you will continue to do so, and I hope that I can continue to give you incentive to do so if I have been in the first place. So thank you guys so very much for watching. Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. I will always read them, and I'll always take them into account. And as always, I will see you guys next time for another weekly Howl. Thank you guys so very much.